Greetings everyone, this is Danny from HarrTravel.com, your Holland America experts, and today I have the great pleasure of being back on board the beautiful Zaandam. Now I'm going to do a tour today where I cover all the public spaces in depth, and of course we'll take you through all those in just a moment, but keep in mind when you're ready to book this ship or any room or suite with Holland America or Princess or one of the great cruise tour options, you reach out to the experts at Harr Travel or book it right on HarrTravel.com. We know we can craft your perfect cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at an incredible value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way. Now, when looking to book a cruise, it's critical that you work with a company that knows the spaces inside and out, but more importantly, has an incredible relationship with the cruise line. We have special promotions and amenities that we can add just for you so that you know you get the best value in cruising, and of course, that Harr Travel signature service throughout the process. Now, I've started up here all the way forward on the sun deck. Now they'll set this up in just a bit as we sail away. You're gonna find all the loungers and tables. They'll also provide drink service up here as well. This is a great place to capture the incredible views, and this ship travels to some of the most exotic destinations on our planet. Whether it's a shorter 7-day cruise all the way up to nearly 100 days, this ship can travel all around the world, the South Pacific, the Northeast, the Northwest, and really everywhere in between. Now, of course, if you want to catch some rays and get some sun, this is one of those best spots. As I mentioned, it's also a great place to observe beautiful destinations and locations. And I did want to point out in the corner, they have a shower tucked away so you can cool off as well. Lots of places to spread out and enjoy the Zaandam. Let's check them all out now. Perched all the way on the top of the ship, all the way forward like a crown, you'll find the crow's nest. Now this is the observation lounge here on board. Most cruise ships have it, and I really like the layout of this. You've got recliner style seats in the very front, looking out the forward part of the ship where you get those incredible views. You've got lounge style space wrapped all the way around on both sides, and then right here in the middle you'll find the bar. They also have espresso makers so you can grab a coffee here in the morning, read your newspaper and a book, or of course grab a cocktail later in the evening. They'll do different activities and get-togethers up here, but really it's that classic lounge, and as you're cruising through some of the most scenic parts of our world, this is a wonderful spot to be. Extensive seating, incredible views, and they also have some more art and beautiful artifacts up here as well. Now, if you're looking for some active fun, you've got the sport court here, playing a little bit of pickleball. In fact, Holland America is now one of the top sponsors of the pickleball tour, so I love that concept. You can, of course, have some great competition here on board and play with friends. Yep, that's about right. Now, a unique feature of this ship is they actually have 2 sport courts. So if you want to have a little activity outdoors, this is the first one. Now you've got the basketball court here. They'll set it up for cornhole. They've got soccer, also pickleball here, and they'll have it on the other side as well. But growing up, we cruised a lot and always came up to practice basketball. My dad was a basketball coach, one of the winningest in California state history. So he sent my brother and I up here to practice free throws, played a lot of 3-on-3, and I have so many incredible memories playing basketball on board a cruise ship. You also have that wind factor, but let's see if I got anything left today. Oh yeah, so I didn't call the bank. Does it still count? Well, I know that bank's open. Let's see if the other bank's open. Oh, bank's all open today. All right, I'm going for it. Let's see if I can channel my inner Steph Curry. And then we're gonna head over to the shuffleboard court. Once again, to me, nothing is more classic on board a cruise ship than shuffleboard. They've got a couple of them. Let's see if we can get that tournament going. Let's see if I can't get that perfect 10. Yeah, right past it all the way off. I guess I can play for this side as well. That's about right. Not too bad. Straight through the middle. Is this bowling? Now, Holland America does a great job for programming of every age group on board. They actually have a dedicated kids club starting at 3, going all the way up to 17. We're gonna take you through all the different spaces here in a moment. But what I love about that is if you're traveling in a multi-generational way, my parents travel with us all the time, and of course my kiddos do as well, you're gonna find something for everyone, and if everyone has a great time on vacation, it's gonna be a perfect trip. Now, this is the space dedicated to the youngest cruisers, the 3 to 6-year-olds here on board. You can see they've got arts and crafts and games, they've got TV, they also are gonna have video games for them to choose from. It's a great little nook to hang out as well, several different games, a slide, and lots of books. So it'll be active edutainment, if you will, so a bit of education, some entertainment options. The kids are gonna be begging to come back time and time again, and they'll come back to you every single day with different crafts and things that they can share. Once again, this is for the littlest cruisers. Let's check out the rest of the club. Lots of fun to be had here on board with the kiddos. In fact, my daughter and I love to play Mario Kart together, so what better game to play? But they've got lots of different video game options for kids of all ages. You're gonna have an absolute blast, and of course, first place. That's where we usually finish. Next up, you'll see the space dedicated to the 7 to 11-year-olds here on board, and it's quite a bit larger space. So you're gonna find that they have arts and crafts. They also have some great science options as well for the kids to take advantage of. They've got books, you've got video games. In fact, there's a lot of different video game options. My daughter learned to play Minecraft on board, several other games as well, and we always love to get together and have a blast. Now you're gonna have, like I said, quite a bit of space in here where they can spread out. They're gonna bring fun back to you each and every single day. And this is a drop-off experience. So you're gonna need to stop by the first day, make sure you let them know who can check the kiddos in, who can check the kiddos out as well. Safety is absolutely paramount. But if you're traveling with a larger family group, maybe like me, I'll add my parents on or some friends so they can stop by, pick up the kiddos or drop them off. My wife and I head out for a delicious meal at the Pinnacle Grill. Once again, quite a bit of space dedicated for the family. This space is the game room here on board. It's actually used for different age groups and the counselors will coordinate all that. But you got video games wrapped all the way around. You've got an Xbox Connect in the corner so they can play those active style games. There's also bean bags where they can sit and chill. Once again, this is a space used by all the different groups to hang out, relax, play a few video games and have some fun. The teen club here on board is called The Loft, and this is an area where the teens can come, lounge, relax, and have a lot of fun. Now you see the sofas here and the chairs on either side. You've got a lot of games. They do arts and crafts, even scientific options as well. And then you've got plenty of spaces to sit back, relax, and lounge. There's some more active games tucked over there in the corner. And once again, I know that the teens are usually the hardest audience to entertain. I love that they have this space for them, and they are gonna have a blast here on board as well. Now just outside is where you're gonna find the sports courts as well, so they can use that for different activities for the teens in addition. Now we stepped down just a level, and I wanted to point out that this is a great place to do some walking or jogging. You can head up here in the morning or the evening. It also supplements the wonderful promenade deck down below. But I love this spot because you're a little higher up, you get those incredible views. And for the first time, I wanted to point out the pool area and the Magradome. You can really see how the construction works. They can close that on, of course, cooler or warmer days, and they can open it up on a beautiful day like today. In fact, let's head down and check it out now. Now we're down on the pool deck. Of course, you can see the large pool behind me. I like that it's big enough even to swim laps, especially in the morning or later in the evening. Now you've got this bench style seating that wraps all the way around. You can sit, dip your toes in the water to cool off. And then they also have a couple jacuzzi hot tubs set just behind. Now I wanted to point out that this space is open right now, but there's a Magradome that will close all the way shut. So depending on the weather, maybe you're in a cooler area or even hotter, they can shut that and regulate the temperature. But on a beautiful day like it is today, they'll have it open so you can enjoy some sun. Now you've got loungers all along the side here. There's more loungers on this side. Plenty of places to sit in the sun, also to tuck away in the shade as well. You're gonna have tables and chairs wrapped all the way around where you can take advantage of the different dining options as well. But it's a really nice space, and my favorite part of it is set right there at the end. You've got the Zaandam Tiki Bar, getting ready for some tropical cruising here in just a few hours. But I love that they've got that full Tiki Bar set up there. Great bartenders, you can belly right up to the bar. Or of course, they can provide service all around this area as well. So you've got the Tiki Hut style places to sit and drink, you've got places to dine, and plenty of places to spread out and enjoy the sun or shade. Now tucked in the corner of the Lido deck, you'll find the dive-in. This is one of my favorite spots on board. You have delicious hot dogs, hamburgers, brats, things like that. My personal favorite is the Cannonball, and I love a jackknife on the side, so you can combine it all together with your perfect burger experience. They're all made to order, and they also have an assortment of fries and dipping sauces, and even smother it with cheese. Now you'll also find a small buffet here. They'll set up a taco bar. It'll be rotating throughout, so you'll have different options to enjoy. Once again, you can grab a burger. You can also grab from the buffet, and it all complements the Lido marketplace inside as well. There's plenty of dining areas out here, so you can sit, enjoy your burger by the pool. Now around the pool deck, you'll find all kinds of fun. So you've got ping pong here. I have so many memories on cruises over the last 3-4 decades playing ping pong with friends and family. They've got some great tournaments as well, but you have different styles. So they'll set up the putting green out here, do a little chipping contest. Lots of fun to be had, especially on a sea day. There we go. And that's the great thing is if one goes down, there's another one that comes in its place. So now we're gonna check out the Greenhouse Spa here on board. They've got all your favorite spa treatments, and for me, nothing says vacation like pampering yourself and enjoying a massage or a wrap or a facial. They've got a full salon as well, and of course the fitness center complements all of it. But make sure you stop by on the first day. You can tour the spaces, check it all out, and see if maybe you wanna upgrade to the thermal suite or just book a treatment. We stepped inside the full service salon here on board. Now, of course, you can get a revolutionary new hairstyle, or you can just get done up to head out and have an incredible night on board. But because this ship does some incredible longer trips, you're gonna find that this is great to have all those services that you take advantage of at home. So they can do a haircut, they can do a hair styling, there's a full men's barber shop, they can do shaves and haircuts there as well. And then on the far side, you're gonna have manicure and pedicure stations. So for me, once again, on vacation, it's a wonderful option to get to sit back, relax, and take advantage of all of your favorite ways to treat yourself. So now we're gonna check out the full service spa here on board. They've got all of your favorite treatments. They also have a wide variety of options that are duty free if you wanna check those out as well. But we always recommend that you stop by on the first day. You can tour the space, of course, book those treatments as well. But they have all your favorite massages and wraps and everything in between. Now, after you check in, your spa journey will start right here in the relaxation room. You can sit, get in that Zen mindset. They'll have you fill out a little bit of paperwork as well so your therapist can get to know the things you like and don't like so they can customize it perfectly for you. You've got some teas and infused waters as well. So once again, you can sit before and after your spa treatment, relax and get in that Zen mindset. I stepped inside one of the treatment rooms to show you what it's all about. You can see the massage table here in the middle. There's actually a shower just behind. They've got a wide variety of treatments for you to choose from. My personal favorite is the hot stone massage, or if traveling long distances, maybe that bamboo or deep tissue massage, but you have a full array of facials and wraps. They really have you covered. They even have acupuncture and some Medi-Spa options. Once again, a wide variety and ways for you to pamper yourself here on vacation. Now, one of the upgrades on board you may want to consider is the thermal suite. So you can see they have these stone loungers all along here. They're ergonomic. And what I like about them is they're heated from the bottom. I've had back issues for quite some time. So especially after a shore excursion or maybe on a sea day, stopping by, sitting and relaxed, reading a book really opens it all up. But it's a circuit style concept here. So you've got a jacuzzi hot tub. You also have a couple different styles of steam and aromatherapy rooms as well. So you can utilize all that for health and wellness. Now, I wanted to point out that there are gents and ladies saunas. They're separate. So you've got the gents here as well, and it's quite extensive. Every guest can utilize that on board. So you've got the locker room, you've got the sauna, and then of course that full fitness center. Keep in mind, if you want to upgrade, you can add the thermal suite on as well. You'll find a full fitness studio here on board where you can take advantage of all your favorite equipment, whether it's that cardio that you see lining right here, where you've got the treadmills, the bikes, the ellipticals, and even a rowing machine on the far side. I love that those are positioned perfectly so you can see incredible views out the front of the ship and the side of the ship as well. You've got a full complement of free weights, barbells, dumbbells on the other side there. You've got kettlebells and other styles of equipment. And then right down the middle, you're gonna find all your favorite circuit equipment so you can work every single part of your body. Now, you'll also find a fitness studio tucked in the corner where they'll do classes from yoga to stretching, even aerobic style classes as well. We do recommend that you stop by the first day to learn all about that, and you can sign up for your favorites. But once again, you can come by anytime you'd like. It's usually open until a little later in the evening, and you can exercise, work off all those calories, and then head back out and have an amazing meal. Now, the main fast casual dining option here on board is the Lido Market. This is that classic buffet setup, but I love that they've enhanced it over the last couple years. So we'll start at the most important spot first. Let me take you right around the corner here to the desserts. So you've got the ice cream station here. As soon as you walk in, it's the first thing you see. They have delicious options. You've got some great dessert options as well here. Of course, some delicious churros and pies and cakes. They even have some fantastic bread pudding. I know Taylor's mom, for one, that is her absolute favorite, and well, I like everything else and that. And tucked around the corner, I'm not sure if you can see it, there's even a soft serve machine, so all of your favorite dessert options are included. Now, you've got the salad bar set up here. What's great about this is there's several options that you can choose from. Of course, you can pick and customize as you'd like, but you've got a Cobb salad, a chicken Caesar, Asian sesame that's absolutely delicious with some tuna in there, so you can have them chop it up and make it exactly as you like. Continuing along, you're gonna have the first of the hot food stations. So you've got some delicious pasta options. They'll make them to order. They've got the sauces, the different choices. They'll mix it up as you'd like. And keep in mind that this is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even later into the evening. So right now for lunch and dinner, you're gonna find pastas and salads and things like that, even some ready to made. But later on throughout the day, it's gonna evolve. And for breakfast, you might find made to order egg station here, some of your favorites, pancakes and waffles and things along those lines as well. Now, as we continue along, you'll find all of the hot entrees here. So you've got chicken and beef, you've got some fish options. And once again, it's gonna be different every single day. They've got a carvery, so they'll be carving different meats for each and every single meal. You've got some grab and go, like it looks like they've got sliders and some fries as well. You have different styles of salads, they've got pizza, and then for lunch here, they've got made-to-order sandwiches. So you've got a panini machine over there where they can press it for you, several different options to choose from, and then even a wide variety of charcuterie-style options. Once again, you're gonna find quite the spread here, and this complements all the other options on board, whether it's that room service, the main dining room, the dive-in, or one of the specialties, you've got lots to choose from. Now, I love that they have a wide variety of international cuisine as well. They've got some great sushi options. You'll find that every single day, and I love sushi, so this is a great inclusion there. You're also gonna find some Indian cuisine over here, but they do different styles of Asian fusion. So on either side, you're gonna find some of the same options. So they'll have the salad bar, the hot entrees, and then they'll mix it up. So you've got pasta on one side today, you've got Asian on the other, but once again, lots of different options to choose from. Now, I wanted to point out one of the complimentary beverage stations. They've got several here in the buffet area. They also have them around the ship. So you've got drip coffee, regular and decaf. They've got hot water with several different styles of tea to choose from. You're also gonna find for breakfast, this is where you'll have orange juice, apple juice, grapefruit juice, things like that. And then for lunch and later on, you've got lemonade, iced tea. You also have some infused drinks. Now just behind me, you've got the ice and you've got the water. Once again, they will deliver around to you, or you can step up and grab what you like. Now, did I mention that they have desserts? I love it so much, they've actually doubled down. So they put in a second ice cream station. This one's designated just for me. You guys can use the other side. But they have lots of different cookies. They've got all your favorite toppings, soft serve as well. Once again, lots of delicious sweet treats on board. Now, if you're looking to upgrade your dining experience, there's several specialty restaurants here on board. The first one we're gonna encounter is Canaletto. It's tucked just inside the Lido market, so you can actually use this space for the buffet style dining during the day. But later in the evening, they cordon this off. They've got some beautiful decor up here, and this is where you can have a specialty Italian meal. So you'll find that it's quite upgraded. You've got delicious options like short ribs and ossobuco. They've got all your favorite Italian salads and soups, and you're gonna find some great pasta dishes as well. Once again, this is a specialty. It's the lowest cost of those options, so you definitely want to check it out while you're cruising here on the Zaandam. Set all the way in the aft of the ship, you're going to find the sea view pool. Now, there's plenty of deck space back here. They'll set up loungers, tables, and chairs. It's also a great place to gather together for different parties that they have. Now, the pool itself, you can sit in and, of course, cool off. I love that there's a seating area wrapped all the way around where you can sit and dip your toes in the water. Now, anchored right in the middle, you're gonna find the Sea View bar. They'll provide bar service for this entire area wrapped all the way around. Of course, you can sit at the bar as well. And there's also additional seating, so you can grab your food from the Lido market and head out here to enjoy. Now, as you step up just one deck, there's even more sun lounger space as well. Plenty of places to spread out. Now, we stepped just inside the Neptune lounge here for you to see. This is one of those great upgrade experiences here on board. So they're gonna take care of all the details. You've got the concierge here, they can answer questions, make reservations, really everything that they can do at the front desk for you, and even a little bit more. But this is also that private space where you can gather with other passengers. They'll have light bites throughout the day, continental breakfast in the morning, appetizers later in the evening. They also have the coffee machine over there, so you can stop by anytime for an espresso, a latte, a cappuccino. They have a wide assortment of teas and also hot chocolate. Now, you've got several seating areas where you can play games and do puzzles. You see more over here. And then as you step through, it's kind of like the living room space. There's a TV, there's also a computer that you can utilize as needed. You've got seating areas to both sides here, along with some nice comfy sofas. Once again, this is that great aspect where you can tuck away. It's the suite only lounge, and of course, take advantage of the concierge services. The main entertainment venue here on board is the World Stage. Now, this is that classic theater setup. You've got lounge style seating down below here. It slowly ramps up. You've got stadium style seating as it moves up in the back, and then you also have a full balcony to watch as well. Now, the theater itself and the stage, you're gonna find a massive LED screen that was installed recently. It's great because it supplements the entertainment. So this space, you'll have those Broadway style shows, but they'll also, with the longer cruises, bring on a lot of guest entertainers and lectures so they can stimulate your mind and of course your spirit. You can come in here, listen to some great music, learn about the destinations that you're visiting, even watch a first run movie. Once again, this is the main entertainment venue here on board. It can even be used for a get together for a group. You let us know how you'd like to utilize it, and we'll take care of that at Harr Travel. Now, there's quite a few retail opportunities for you here on board if you want to take advantage of those duty-free prices. Now, they have a wide variety of watches and jewelry, so if you want to upgrade your wardrobe, they've got that as well. Or if you want to spoil your partner with something new, you can do that right here. In addition, you've got what goes around comes around. You can buy some vintage high-end bags. They also have a Swarovski shop here. Once again, quite extensive options from clothing to jewelry to watches and much more. Now, the atrium's set right in the middle of the ship. You'll find it covering 3 decks, and right in the middle is this beautiful art piece of an organ. So you'll find all that incredible Dutch heritage around the ship. This is one of my favorites. Now, all around the atrium here on deck 3, you're going to find the guest services desk and shore excursions. Now, I always recommend stopping by the guest services desk during the cruise rather than the very first day or the very last day. This is like the front desk of a hotel. They can answer all your questions about the rooms, about money, and of course the shore excursions desk can answer all your questions about those shore excursions. We always recommend that you pre-book them in advance. You don't want to be disappointed when you arrive here on board and it might be sold out, but also you can check with your Harr Travel advisor. We have some unique exclusive, private, or small group options for you to consider as well. Now, in addition, right to the other side, you're going to find the photo gallery. What I love about that is they'll take photos throughout the cruise if you choose. It's always your choice, embarking, disembarking, places around where you're visiting, in addition to onboard the ship. So you can purchase those digitally. Of course, you can purchase them and they'll print them for you on different mediums as well. And they even have a full shop where you can take advantage of the duty-free prices for binoculars, cameras, GoPros. You can even get memory cards and batteries. Once again, they've got all your photo needs covered. Now, on the port side of the atrium, you'll find the Captain's Collection. This is where you can find all your favorite Holland America logo wear, all your damn coffee cups, your damn totes. They got them all in there for you. Now, in addition, I wanted to point out that right down below, there's a stairway. It's where you can sit and relax and enjoy before you head out on an excursion. So there's several different seating areas all throughout the atrium. Now, one of the most popular lounge spaces on board is the Ocean Bar. You'll find that throughout the Holland America fleet. It's where you can kick up your feet, do a little bit of dancing before or after dinner. You've got the full bandstand here behind me where they're going to play some wonderful music. You've got booths on the far side, tables and chairs as well. And then it extends all the way through to where you have the Ocean Bar itself. You can sit at the bar, have a delicious drink made by the bartender, and keep in mind, depending on the package you book, your Harr Travel advisor can advise you might have drinks included. Now, you're going to find more lounge style seating here, and it really opens up and it extends to the other side as well. So once again, a great place to listen to music before dinner, after dinner, or stop by anytime and even grab a book and read. Next up is Mix. Now, this is a series of bars and wonderful music venues here on board. So you've got the piano right behind. It's a great place to listen to music before dinner or after dinner. They'll even do special requests, and you've got seating wrapped all the way around. There's more seating that extends over to the windows, and then you also have a small bar here, so it's a wine bar on this side, and then the opposite side is where you'll find the main bar. This is where you have those mixology style drinks. Of course, they have an extensive options for you to choose from here. The bartenders are some of the best in the business, whether you want that delicious martini, shaken not stirred of course, or of course you want any cocktail, they've got you covered. Now, continuing along, you have the spirits and ales bar. This is where you have more beers on tap. You've got quite a few different spirits as well, so they can make you just about any drink. Now, it extends here where you're gonna have seating areas, lounge style seating wrapped around, and then right up front, they'll have different styles of music set up, and you've got more areas where you can sit and relax. Once again, several choices to choose from, whether you wanna sit at the bar and have a drink, watch the game, or of course, if you wanna grab a drink and head out to the lounge style spaces. Now, if you enjoy a bit of gambling on vacation, they've got a full casino here for you to choose from. They've got all of your favorite slot machines, multiplayer games. They also have all the new digital ones as well. And then set right down the middle, you're gonna have all your favorite table games. Blackjack, 3-card poker. You also have heads up hold'em. And then on the far side, you're gonna find craps and roulette. Once again, it's pretty extensive for a ship of this size. So if you wanna gamble on vacation, make sure you do it responsibly, and you can take advantage of that right here. Now, the Hudson Room is the main conference room here on board. Once again, there are several spaces you can gather together with groups, and at Harr Travel, we do an incredible amount of groups where we take care of all the details, all the passengers, reserve the spaces for you, so you can lead the group or just sit back and enjoy. Now you can see this is set up for a quilting cruise right now. My wife's absolute favorite. She does that a lot at home as well, and there's lots of great spaces around this ship to sew. And in addition, in the front, you've got the screen, you've got all the different AV setups. Once again, we can really accommodate any different style of group here on board the Zaandam for you. Now we're inside the Explorer's Lounge. You can see it's set up like a concert hall right now. They have a wonderful classic trio that's playing in here, so you can come listen to some wonderful classical music, but keep in mind they'll use this for different styles of music, and they'll even use it for different kinds of get-togethers, maybe a trivia game, or of course if you have a group here on board. Now in the back, they've got tables and chairs set up. Oftentimes you'll find puzzles going on there, especially on those longer cruises. So you've got quite a bit of space to meet with friends, gather, and of course, listen to some wonderful music. Now the social hub here on board is the Explorations Cafe. What you're gonna find is a coffee shop right at the center. Got all your favorite espresso drinks. You can have the delicious cappuccinos, Americanos, lattes, and they also have some great liquor that they can toss in there as well if you wanna upgrade that experience. But this is really that gathering space where you've got plenty of space to spread out and read. There's an extensive library here, and I love that. So much of our world is going digital. For me, grabbing a real book, and of course, I found some of my favorite books right here on board throughout the years. So that extends all the way throughout this entire area, and there's quite a few reading areas. Now, in addition to that, they've got a puzzle room where you can get all kinds of different puzzles and games. You can play those all around. There's almost always a puzzle or two going on. You can join in with your fellow passengers or start your own. Now, you can also stop by to pick up your daily trivia, your crosswords. They've got all kinds of things covered in here. And especially when you do those longer cruises with more sea days, this is a really popular place to once again start your day, grab a cup of joe, check out the incredible views, and read a book. Now, on the port side of the ship, you'll find the Queen's Room. So this is also a conference style room. You can see it set up in classroom style right now. They can do it a couple different ways. But what's great about this is they use this for all kinds of enrichment for all passengers. So if you want to take an art class or you want to try something new, they even have different styles of learning in here as well. It's a great spot to go to enrich your entire experience on board. You can learn about the destinations you're visiting here as well. And of course, do some fun art to complement that. Now, Holland America knows that you're going to have an incredible cruise here on board, so much so that you'll be ready to book your next before you disembark. Make sure if you want to do that, you stop by the Future Cruise Desk. There's certain promotions that are only available while on board. And of course, as your Harr Travel advisor, we're going to get credit for that so that we can take care of you, put all of our amenities on there, and support you throughout. Now, if you didn't book your initial cruise with us, make sure you reach out before you head on board. We can help you pick out the perfect cruise for you. And then, of course, you can stop by, give them our information, and then we can add those amenities on. And once again, our advisors can take great care of you from start to finish. That way you get the most out of your cruise and some extra benefits. Now, this is set right outside the Explorer's Lounge, and of course, Holland America goes to some incredible destinations. One of my favorites, and just visited actually a couple months ago, is Egypt. They've got this great replica of King Tut's sarcophagus. They've got all kinds of different materials around. In fact, I'm ready to go back. See you again. It's been a few weeks. All the way aft, covering 2 decks, you'll find the main dining room. Now, dining is such a big part of the cruise experience, and this is where you can take advantage of that a la carte plated dining for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, you'll see that it is 2 stories, as I mentioned. You got a stairway that comes down below. I love how that opens up the space. And then, of course, you also have huge windows on the side and in the aft, so you get plenty of natural light in here. For me, dining on a cruise ship is that perfect opportunity to try something new. I found some of my favorite dishes while sailing on board, but of course they have all of your classics each and every single day. Now, here at Holland America, you're gonna have early or late dining if you want that traditional experience. We've got the same waiter every day, smaller tables, or of course you can meet new people as well. Or you could take advantage of that anytime dining experience or upgrade to Club Orange. Now, if you're in a Neptune or Pinnacle suite, you'll have that Club Orange dining experience for you. Of course, you have breakfast in the Pinnacle Grill, which is even higher upgraded. And then when you step into here, you'll have your own line, you'll have priority service, and they also have an expanded menu. Now, keep in mind that you can upgrade to Club Orange from a Vista suite or an Inside or Ocean View cabin as well. You add that onto your fare, make sure you let the advisor know because it does fill up. But it's that great way to enhance your dining experience and, of course, get that priority you're looking for. The Zaandam has one of my favorite promenade decks in the industry. It wraps all the way around the ship, and you're gonna find great seating areas where you can grab a book on a sea day, or of course, if you're touring through some of the most scenic parts of our world, you get great views. You're a little closer down to the ocean itself. But you also can use it for walking. I remember when my daughter was little, just before she was 1 actually, we went on a Holland cruise, and that was one of our favorite things, was walking around here each and every single day, grab our coffee in the morning, go for a nice walk. But the name Promenade comes from in the olden days when guests used to walk out, get dressed up, and promenade around to be seen by other guests. Today, it's just a great place to get some outdoor observation, to relax, and of course, have a great walk around the ship. Now, there's lots of great group and conference space here on board. Whatever type of group you're setting up, be it a quilting crew or putting together a meeting or incentive for your company, we have you covered. We can take care of all the details, we take care of all the guest bookings, and of course, even the spaces here, so you can sit back, relax, and run the event or just enjoy. Now, there's several different setups here. Right now, this is set up here as a large boardroom conference style table. They can set it up classroom style as well. Once again, there's quite a few spaces on board, and we can even utilize the public spaces for certain get-togethers as well. Now, we just stepped inside the Wang Theater. This is a multi-use entertainment venue here on board. You can see you've got stadium-style seating that kind of slowly ramps up as you go. Now, this is where you'll find movies. So, of course, it's a great place to watch those first-run movies, different styles of entertainment. You also utilize this as a demonstration kitchen. So behind the curtains here, you've got a full kitchen. You can learn from the chefs about how to cook different dishes. And they even have TVs on both sides so you can see the camera angles of those cooking demonstrations. But it's more than that. At Harr Travel, we do incredible groups on board this ship and so many others. It's a great meeting space. We can take care of those details so you can relax and enjoy. They'll also use this for things like trivia from time to time. They can set it up for church services. It truly is a multi-use room with all your AV needs. Now this beautiful space is the Pinnacle Grill. This is the main specialty restaurant here on board, and at its heart and soul, it is an unapologetic steakhouse. They've got all of your favorite appetizers and soups and salads, and I love the ribeye here on board. It's absolutely delicious. So you're gonna find fine quality steaks. There's also some great seafood options wrapped in as well. Now on top of that, this does turn into Morimoto by Sea. Holland America has made a massive investment in fresh seafood, and of course by partnering with the famous chef Morimoto, he's curated that menu, the delicious tuna pizza, and so much more that you can try here. But that's gonna be offered through several days throughout the cruise, and then of course you've got the Pinnacle Grill offerings as well with that classic steakhouse fare. Now, in addition to that, if you're staying in a full suite, so that would be a Neptune suite or a Pinnacle suite here on board, you'll be able to have an upgraded breakfast experience in here each and every single day. It's delicious, it's a la carte, and of course, as I mentioned, it is highly upgraded, just one of the many reasons to upgrade to a suite on board. Now, I'm sure you can see why our guests love the Zaandam so much, and one of the great things about cruising is there's a perfect fit for everyone. So wherever it is that you'd like to go, whatever cruise line you'd like to experience, make sure you reach out to the experts at Harr Travel or book it right on hartravel.com. We know we can craft your perfect cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at an amazing value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way.